My name is Samuel Chidikokore, a global climate activist. We all saw the commitment made by our leaders at COP26 in Glasgow 2021 about their efforts to drive towards net zero in nearest future. In my country, Nigeria, oil and gas generates over 60% of the country's economy, while renewable energies from solar, wind, hydro, and other sources generate less than 10% of the country's economy. And we all know that overdependence on fossil has some detrimental health effects, not just on our health, but also on our climate. The drive for net zero and green economic transition have revealed across all sectors of economic activity more opportunities, transition in technologies, development in business models, development in partnership collaboration towards sustainable development. The green economy is considered an important sector for sustainable development in developing and developed countries, especially climate vulnerable communities. To shed further light on Nigeria's effort to drive towards green economic transition, joining me today is Repsam Onibo. Repsam Onibo is well known in Nigeria and the sponsor of the Climate Change Act 2021. Since 2015, he has been the member representing Ekwano/Umuahia North and South Federal Constituency at the Federal House of Representatives and currently the president Globalist Resource Organization for Balanced Environment in Nigeria. It is our pleasure to welcome you, Repsam Onigo. Can we begin by reviewing the overall situation? What do you believe Nigeria is doing in terms of addressing climate change crisis?
One action was the one that Mr. President took right there, in Glasgow, where he made a presidential pronouncement that we're going to work towards net zero by 2060. The next action that you can see and we are talking about was that Mr. President came back from there and for the first time signed the climate change bill into an act of the National Assembly of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. We have taken actions on energy transitions. The government has made several pronouncements. And as I speak with you, the Ministry of Environment is working corporately and collaboratively with the other ministries. We do not need to be prodded to take actions on the issues of climate change because we are seeing the real effects and they are very devastating. Nigeria is focused on this and Nigeria is conscious of the challenges that this thing has caused. So I have no doubt whatsoever that Nigeria is working on this.
Does the Climate Change Act in Nigeria give provision for transition into a green economic sector?
Absolutely. You find that this thing provides for climate change actions and to establish the National Council on Climate Change and related issues. One of the provisions here is to attain, green economy. And in doing this, you have to factor in all the changes you have to make. And of course, if you also remember that the act is focused on nature-based solutions. We are talking about deforestation issues. We're also talking about, things like natural economic accounting. So as soon as this is inaugurated and a director general is appointed, and of course, you have the National Council sitting, there's no doubt that we'll all be working together towards an economy. There's no doubt about that.
Is Nigeria's commitment to net zero realistic? And then what do you see as major challenges to achieve the goal?
Nigeria is committed and Nigeria has no option really here but to work towards attaining net zero. The rate at which other countries around the world, especially the developed ones, are transiting, finding alternatives, taken to renewable energy, talking about electric cars and all that. So we have a duty, an abiding duty to work towards transiting to net zero and in good time so that we are not left with critical national assets like our oil and gas being abandoned.
So how does civil society come together to solve climate crisis as enormous as climate change?
The civil society, if before now they thought they were at the periphery, right now they're inside and they have a seat on the council. You bring in your ideas, your expertise. We also have a seat for the youth. We have a seat for the women. We have a seat for the disabled. So the civil society will have their role to play, and their role will not be overtaken or overshadowed by any other agencies. We'll all sit on the table and make decisions for the good of the nation.
Let's just take your final thoughts or takeaway for net zero.
My takeaway is that Nigeria is committed to attaining net zero, and in line with that, we have passed a clear-cut legal framework that specifies our steps and associated actions that are geared towards attaining net zero. And therefore, I have no doubt we'll be able to attain that.
Thank you, Rev Sam Onuigbo, for your time and availability today with us. It was really an awesome moment. Some of the major takeaways are Nigeria is at the forefront of mitigating climate change impact. Nigeria also has a framework for climate change mitigation and adaptation, which is contained in the Climate Change Act sponsored by Rev Sam Onuigbo. Nigeria is also in the process of adopting green economic transition. My name is Samuel Siokore. I add my voice to the voices of my Net Zero International Youth peers to monitor the actions of our leaders to achieve their net zero commitments in nearest future.